December 31st. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, 28 degrees. I have an iced coffee, some chocolate covered donuts, and it is the last day of the South Dakota archery deer season. So we're gonna go sit in a tree stand. We'll pick it up when we start seeing deer. Well, made it to the hunting area. It is 31 degrees. There is just a very, very light breeze out of the northwest, it feels like. Clear skies. It is an absolutely gorgeous morning. Gorgeous morning. And when I was driving in, I seen 3 deer from the road up here. So hopefully we'll see a deer this morning. We'll pick it up in the tree stand. I did see some deer this morning. However, no video footage of them. They were up here on this ridge, heading this direction. It's a doe and a fawn, and it was right at first light. So it was really early in the morning, and I seen them for about 5 seconds. But I seen them. So, so at least I seen something. And then a bit later, still before sunup, I heard right down over in this area somewhere, I heard movement. And at that time I was sitting down and I was leaning up against this tree. And the coat I'm wearing is kind of noisy when you're leaning up against a tree. It sounds like Velcro when you're peeling off of it. I don't know how well that picked up on audio, but when you're leaning against the tree on my back, it's kind of noisy. So wasn't thinking, and I sat up when I heard the noise and that Velcro sound. I picked up my bow. I waited for a couple minutes without moving anymore. And I bet it was at least 2 minutes, maybe even longer. And then I heard a deer blow and take off. I heard him take off, and a couple minutes later, I seen him up on this ridge top, going up the hillside and over the top of the ridge. So could it have been the same two that I seen earlier? Because it was a doe and a fawn again. Maybe, but usually when they're up on this ridge going this way, they never end up down here, going down in this area. So I'm going to say it was 4 deer I seen this morning. It sounds better than 2, but it is about 10 o'clock, and it was an absolutely beautiful morning. It's in the low 30s, as you can see, clear skies, and hardly a breath of wind down here. It is so quiet, so nice. There's birds chirping this morning. It was really nice for December 31st. But I think I'm going to wrap it up down here and go find a sunny spot to sit and soak up some sun and have a bite to eat. So that's what we're going to do, and we'll pick it up back at the pickup. Got the shotgun. When I was walking back to the pickup, I saw a covey of quail. I nearly got a shot with my bow, but I didn't. So I hurried back to the pickup, swapped the bow for the shotgun, and we're going to walk back in there and see if we can get a quail. That would be super cool. I've never actually shot one. So it would be awesome to get one. Hopefully they didn't go too far. We'll pick it up if I get one. the road in. Now, right here's where I last saw them. They were over here, and they crossed the trail right in front of me. But when they crossed that, they were running, so I didn't get any shooting in. And they went up this hillside. Now, fortunately for me, there's a game trail right over here. So I'm going to follow this game trail up on this side. And hopefully they're up in this draw somewhere. With a little luck, we'll get a shot. Or at least see them. Well, if they were in there, I didn't see them. Or they stayed far enough in front of me that I didn't see them. So I'm going to continue on up the hill just here a little ways. And then I'm going to drop down into the next draw over and see if they went that direction. Well, so much for the quail hunt. Couldn't find them. So I'm not sure where they went, or if I walked past them and just didn't see them. But, alright, well, we tried. At least we tried. Because if I hadn't tried, I would have been wondering about that. So I'm going to walk back to the pickup, get some food, and then make a plan for the rest of the day. Dead end. Sounds like a good place to go hunting, right? Well, I had lunch. It's like 48 degrees, but the wind has picked up quite a bit. So when you're out in the wind, it's a bit chilly, so I added a coat. We're just going to go for a little walk along here with the shotgun. And of course, quail season's open. Rabbit, squirrel, pheasant. Now this doesn't look like pheasant country right here. However, we're going to make a loop around, and there's a cornfield over here that we'll walk along the edge of on the way back. So you never know. So hopefully we can get a shot at something, or at least see something. There's a deer track. I got one. Cottontail. Nice. Here he is. Ugh. Sit this down. Whoop. Go this way. This is the sun. There we go. I haven't gone hardly anywhere. It's like, wow, that was quick. That was quick. So, a successful day on the 31st. Nice, nice. Of course, I got to snap a quick still. All right, we snapped quick still. We'll bag him up and we'll continue on. It's the greatest rabbit hunting day of my life. I just got another one. I didn't get the camera turned on because he took off running. And yeah, he took off running into this stuff over here. Let's figure out how to go over here and get him. Because he was down in this stuff, and if he wouldn't have ran, I would have never seen him down in here. But he was fairly close to where I was, and he ran through this. And then he came up into the open. Let me see him back here. Way back here in the thick stuff. I don't know why I brought my shotgun back here. There he is, number 2. Oh. All right, nice. Yeah, I'd consider that a pretty good rabbit day, and I still haven't gone very far. Well, we'll get him bagged up and continue on. Somebody's doing some trapping. Let's see, can get it in the video there. Just off the road here, they have a thing over there on the tree to catch your eye, or any critter's eye, whatever they're trying to catch. I guess I'm not sure what they're trying to catch there, but somebody's been in the area. I don't think they're trying to catch rabbits. Well, there's another trap over here. Got one over there. We won't get close to it. That must be a leg hold trap there, right below their attractor. Well, this is the end of the dead end road, but there is a trail that goes down this way. So we're going to go down this trail, and then it kind of circles around. So I don't know what the wind's doing to the audio there, because I don't have my wind thing on my camera. Number 3. I didn't turn the camera on because he was a ways back in there. He was just sitting there, but he was a ways back in. So there's no way I would have got him on video anyway. So yeah, that is a good rabbit day for me. Nice. Well, we'll bag him up and continue on. Yep, I want to get a still off the video. That's why I'm doing it. I should have brought more bags or a bigger bag. I did not expect to get that many rabbits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working my way back towards the pickup because I don't want to carry these rabbits around. We may get leave them at the pickup and then go back out. We'll see. We'll see. I heard something over there. Cool. I saw one run into this stuff here, but I don't know where he went. I don't know if he's got a burrow around here or something, which he could, or he continued on down the draw. Well, we'll continue on. Well, made it back to the pickup, and we ended up with 3. And I did walk around for quite a while yet after that last one. And I seen a number of other rabbits, but I only got the 3 shots. So it may be worth coming back, because I seen at least a half a dozen other ones that I didn't get a shot at. But I think what I'm going to do is get these 3 cleaned and head for the shed. So 2025, because it is the 31st today. So 2025 went out with a bang. 3 rabbit day. Alright, well, I got some work to do. So we're going to shut it down on this one. And we'll pick it up next time.